Hello, my wonderful Z followers, and you're probably gonna ask why I'm dressed like this. It's because I just came back from Anglicon, which is a Doctor Who / British convention, and it was so cool. If you don't recognize my character, then ask them in the comment section or comment below if you know who I am. And it's 12:30, but we got there like at 9. Didn't open until 10, but we didn't know that, but it was awesome. So anyway, I dressed up, my dad also dressed up, and my brother didn't because he sucks. But anyway, we got there and we waited, and while we were waiting, one of the doctors that were there, because there were 2 doctors that we went to see, Sylvester McCoy and Peter Davis in the 5th and 7th, not in that order, and we were there and we're sitting there and we were talking and everything, and then this guy walks behind me, and yes,
You talking to?
my camera. And we're talking there, and this guy walks behind me. He's like, "Good morning." So I turn around and say good morning, and then I realize it's Sylvester McCoy just talking to me, and I'm sorry if I keep adjusting, but this is very uncomfortable to be in. And it's, so I freaked out, I face filled, oh my god, he spoke to me, and oh my gosh, and James collapsed, and so we're there, and we're fine, and oh my gosh, so this is there, and nearly half hour passes maybe. I don't know. Time is hard to track when you're waiting in line for Comic-Con or Anglicon or any con. And we hear all this barking. And Bentley from Dirk Gently, the corgi, is also going to be there. So he and his sister Faye are going to be there. And oh my gosh, they are so cute, but Bentley is so loud that he can tell the difference between the two. And we got to go and pet them. And they were super friendly and they jumped on you. And it was so cool. We didn't even have to pay to pet them. They're just there. And there were so many amazing cosplayers, and we took pictures of them, and I can't show you because YouTube editing is down, so can't really do that. And anyways, we got to the convention after waiting for so long because they couldn't figure out how to get the printer to work to make our badges. And we got in there, and we got a picture taken with Sylvester McCoy. I recognized my dad. My dad was the master. And it was awesome because he's super nice. And he smiled at me. And it was awesome. And then we got to see some of the booths. And they had, you know how there's K9? They had a F9. And it was like a cat version of K9. And it was so cool. Then we got back in line to see Peter Davison because he just got there. And oh my gosh, he is so cool. Whoa, it's my thumb. He is so cool. We were taking a picture, he put his arm around my waist, and afterwards I said, "Oh, done," because I blinked when the camera flashed. And he was like, "What? What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh, I blinked during the picture." And he's like, "I'm sure you're fine." And we went to get them to autograph it, and so, Sylvester McCoy's there autographing the picture. And we're fine. We shake his hand, but then James doesn't shake his hand. So he grabs James's hand and knocks it against the table a bunch of times, and then acts like James did it to himself. He's like, "Well, I never," you know. And it was so cool. I'm sorry I can't describe this video, but it's one of those things it's so cool when it happens, but instantly you just forget about it. So I'm doing my best, guys. I'm sorry. And anyway, we go up and we're in line to see Peter Davison, and the guy in front of us dresses the 10th Doctor, and he looks really cool. We all thought he was actually David Tennant, but he isn't. And he actually has a TARDIS that he wheels around and that he stands inside of. And all a bunch of conventions he's been in, all the different actors from Doctor Who have signed the inside, and it's so cool. So I get to Peter Davison, and he's signing it, and I'm like, "See, I did blink." And he's like, "Well, you still look amazing," and it was awesome. And oh yeah. While we were walking on, these ladies kept on giving us all these ribbons, and they each different quotes or different things from the TV show. And my friend Roxana was there with her dad. Her dad works at my school, but she does Irish dance with me and has done Irish dance with me for ever. Well, she did it before I did. We met her there, and she didn't dress up, but she wore all of her Doctor Who stuff with her shirt and her jacket, which had the materializing TARDIS, and it was so cool. And yeah, then you went to see merchandise, but there's a lot of really cool things, nothing we actually bought because we don't have money. But I got, gosh darn it, I just keep putting my thumb in front of it. Okay. Yeah, I think it says danger. You can't see that. It says danger zone. And I think that was pretty much it. So we walked around British Library, and there's a lot of books, and they were so cool. And they had these headbands of like the pop culture, Doctor Who, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, it was so funny. Bentley and Farah, the corgis, kept on they just free roam around the hotel we were at, and just causing chaos. Oh yeah, and my middle school choir teacher was there for the con, and we had no idea she was actually like a Doctor Who fan, but her daughter, I think it was dressed as a Cyberman, like the original Cyberman. I was handing out the ribbons that I have, and it was so cool. And I love going. We didn't go last year, but now I've seen 3 doctors because in 2015 we saw Colin Baker, which is the 6th Doctor, and then we just saw 5th and 7th Doctor. So that's 3 consecutive Doctors, and it's so cool. And we saw Ace, and so we told Seth McCoy that we saw Ace, and it was so cool. And we told Peter Davison that we went to the Doctor Who Museum in Cardiff, and he said, "Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of England as well." And we're like, "Oh, well, we did, and what the heck happened to this?" Trying to hang it set up weirdly. And now I'm going to go put regular clothes on and take my hair down. And oh my gosh. So, I don't know if you can see this, but I did like a French twist on myself. And it's really hard to do on yourself. Well, it's hard to do in general, but hard to do on yourself because you can't actually see where the twist is and how to pin it. So I basically just blindly, randomly stabbed bobby pins into my head until my hair didn't move anymore. It was awesome. This is all with no hairspray, no prior experience. I literally just looked up a YouTube video. Oh, well, my twist is coming out, but I'll live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sorry for my terrible makeup, but I generally don't wear makeup, so it's like the best I got. It doesn't show up on film too much, so it was fun. I had fun, and I think James had fun, and my dad had fun, and it's just really fun because it's not only there to see the actors, but we had a lot of really good fun people, and I think that was it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I did today. And I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. Something to set off your weekend. This is what I did. So I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll pick a random quote from my thing of quotes. Is from the War Doctor. Great men are forged in fire. It is the privilege of lesser men to light the flame, whatever the cost. So, have an amazing weekend. Go to a con. Dress up. If you're not going to a con, dress up anyway. If you're not dressing up, go to a con. So, that is all, my lovelies. So long, and thanks for all the fish.